I'm gonna make a recording here. Okay, so check it out, guys. I know I haven't actually got much here, but I want to show you what I do have. This is just a stock login page, and it only takes an alias. Now, I don't actually have very much going on here, but I kind of want to show you. I've added some parts for the HUD. Now I'm going to make it so that these toggle on and off. They all don't yet. This one toggles. It's not in the right place yet, but this is sort of what I want going on. Now, here's where I'm going to put the buttons for training and where I'm going to list the troop types for as of right now. Right now I only have one type, is just a basic trooper, which is going to be a guard troop. If you click train, you'll see that up here we have the timer. Right now it just says training, and it flashes to let you know that you are training a troop type. Now it's 60 seconds to train the basic troop type, and there's going to be a pop-up that lets you know that it's 60 seconds, and then there's going to be a train timer so that you can actually see the time. For right now, I've just got a basic implementation going there. It just says training and flashes, so you know that you are currently training a troop type. We'll let that go for right now. When you click on the castle icon, you have to click and hold. And if you click and hold for just a second, then it will bring you to your city. And it's not actually centering the city, because the city is random placed on the map, and for right now you can't actually traverse off the edges of the map. I'm gonna fix that, but it's not something that I've dealt with just yet. Okay, now if you'll notice, if you click on the map, if you look up here at the top, when you click and hold, you'll see at the top of the map up here, you'll see it's showing the coordinates. So wherever my arrow is pointing, that's where it's showing the chords. Cities are not identifying your chords yet, but they will be doing that. Okay, so you'll notice that the troop timer is not there anymore. So if you look down here, you can see you have one trooper. Okay, so you have one trooper. Now, there's not any other players on the map, but for right now, you can click your own city, and it will work. And what happens is when you click a city, it activates the attack button down here. This is the attack button, and you see how it's flashing orange. It's attack. So what's going to happen there is when you click a city, then it will allow you to attack, and it will activate the attack button down here. So when you click a city and choose a city, then it'll obviously be another player's city. It won't be the same city. Now you can see that I have the HUD display up here has you marching, so you're marching one troop. So basically the idea is that the troop type is going to be marching, and it's going to be a short march. However, the distance is, now I haven't got the timer set up. I've got the timer just set right now for 60 seconds. Okay, and at the end of 60 seconds, then this marching is going to go off, and it's going to say attack commenced, and then you commencing attack, and then it's going to show you were victorious. Now, that's not actually going to be correct, and I'm going to move that to another area. So maybe I'm going to put them over here, and they'll be different, so they won't be in the same display. Now, if you look up here, you'll see this little orange dot, and it's moving towards my city here. Now, this is what I'm representing the armies. Right now, the armies are being represented by this orange ball that's moving towards my city right here. Now, it's not originating from another city. What it's actually supposed to do is it's supposed to originate from your city, and to head out at the speed that it's working towards your enemy city. And this is your army of one trooper. Now you're going to be able to send 10 troopers in an army. So right now I've only got it set up so you can send one trooper. It's not actually working correctly, but what's going to happen is when you train troopers, you're going to set your army outside of your city, so you'll be able to set. And what'll happen is when you train 10 troopers, then your army will, when you assign them to an army, and I'm not exactly sure how I'm making all that happen, but it's going to be set outside of your city. And then what'll happen when you uh, set that army, when you click on another player's an enemy city, and you set your army in motion to attack by sending the attack button down here, then your army that's placed outside of your city will slowly move towards your enemy city. Now if you look, it says you were at 97%, now you're at 94%, and that's because the attacking army took some damage off of your city. Now you should be able to, now this isn't actually working correctly right now, like I said. I just want to see if it's going to send. Okay, it's not. So you don't have any more troop types. It's not actually working correctly. But like I said, it's going to send your army, and it's going to send your army over towards your enemy city. And then when it gets there, then the timer is going to be. It's going to be. Excuse me. Sorry about that. It's going to be working with your army, so it'll calculate the time that you have before you reach the enemy city, and then your little orange dot army will travel, and your marching will continue until you get to that city. You'll be able to center your view on your armies, on your different armies, and also on your city, and you'll also be able to collect the chords and enter the chords or somehow and be able to view your enemy cities. Like I said, very, very basic for right now. Things are not working, you know. I'm having some bugs, but I'm getting the very basic part of the game is starting to work. Now this is the chat system. The chat system does work. For multiplayer, you'll be able to chat with the other players. You can see that I typed in hello. There isn't another player connected. I'm the only player connected, so but if I had two browsers open, I would be able to talk back and forth. Now I'm also going to make it so you can toggle this chat off and on, and down here this is going to be your main control deck. Everything is going to work on this one map. So this is pretty much all I have for right now. I know it's not phenomenal, but it is a bit of a start, and it's much more than we've had, especially working in the right direction as what we've had before. So I just wanted to give you guys make a quick video and give you guys a quick look at what I got here and what you're thinking. This is the game. The concept is Empires. The initial idea is taken from several of the social strategy games that I played, and I'm going to be pulling different features from, and I'm going to be adding things. Once I get the basic troop types in, then we're going and get the basic battle system working. Right now I'm working for a minimum viable product, so that means I want players to be able to log in and attack each other, build troopers and attack each other, and a sort of a king of the hill sort of session warfare. And what'll happen is if your city is taken out, if your city is sacked, then your city will disappear, and then it will respawn in another area of the map, and you'll be able to begin again. So it won't actually be over, but somebody else will take over the position of server host, and you will be able to continue the game, and it will take a count of how many times you've been killed, and how many times you've killed somebody else. So right now, like I said, very basic. It's not working ideally, optimally yet, not at all. It's not at all optimal, but we do have some basic functionality. You can see that we can train the troop type, and we're actually being able to perform an attack. But having some issues with the multiplayer feature. I'm going to get those in the actual attack, and the troop movement is not working exactly the way that I want it to right now. But I hopefully will have that ironed out over the next few days, and we'll be able to send basic trooper attacks at each other and test out the multiplayer feature. So hopefully we'll be able to get a little bit more functionality going in the game ASAP, and I will definitely let you know just as soon as I have some more things working, and I'll keep you guys updated. I hope you enjoy what I've done so far, and if you have any comments, questions, or you have any input that you want to throw at me, just let me know on Facebook, on YouTube, or any one of the multiple venues that I use for communication, etc. So with that, I'm going to let this video go, and I will have a new video update for you over the coming next few days. Alright, peace out, folks. That is a wrap.